In this video, we're going to look at 5 insanely useful websites that you probably have not heard of before. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, let's jump into the first website on our list. So the first website on our list is TinyWow.com, and this is really a collection of really free and useful tools that you can use. They cover different things like PDF tools, images, video editing tools, writing tools, and all sorts of useful little tools that you can use for everyday editing of documents and editing of images and videos. So if we look at the PDF tools section, there's a lot of really useful tools here because PDFs in general are pretty difficult to do anything with, but they have this option here to compress the PDF, merge two PDFs together, convert it to a JPEG, edit the PDF, convert it to different file formats and all of this different stuff in here. So lots of cool things in here that you can do, even like watermarks and things like that. If you want to do that on your own desktop outside of this website, it's actually really difficult to do this stuff. You're kind of tied into Adobe. So I think that this website is really useful in that regard. They have some really useful video tools here too. You can download Facebook videos, convert between MP4 and MP3, trim videos, compress videos, all of this really useful stuff that you can use. So all of these tools are free and easy to use on tinywow.com. The next website we're going to look at is MicroCopy. So that's microcopy.me. And this is really useful if you're not that into marketing, if you don't have that much marketing knowledge or marketing experience. This website's really great for coming up with like headlines for how to market your products and how to get people to sign up for things, sign up for mailing lists, convert viewers into buyers, things like that. So it gives you a lot of different sales copy. So I feel like this website is more about inspiration, but it gives you a kind of overview of how to approach marketing in terms of copywriting. So copywriting is something that a lot of us don't have that much experience in, but it is really good to be able to get ideas from this website. So they have different slogans here if you want to summarize your product into a few words. They have account related copy that maybe if someone signs in into an account, you have all of this different copy that maybe you would expect within an account-based platform. There's even error messages in here, but personally I find the most useful in this website is going to be the headings category. There's lots of things here about different blog content you might want to write, maybe different ideas for blog articles, things like that. So this website is really useful. That is MicroCopy. The next website we're going to look at is tempmail.org. Now this is great if you just want to get a temporary email address, if you want to avoid marketing spam, or maybe you want to avoid email spam of any kind, different advertising, things like that. Normally when we sign up for a website, we're automatically added to mailing lists. So it's good to have an option of having a kind of a throwaway email address that you can use. So if you want to do that, you can use Temp Mail for that. The next website on our list is called PhantomBuster, and this is all about generating leads and exporting leads from existing platforms that you use. So I found this to be really useful because you can export leads from some of these platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. So I find this really helpful because if you have a following on different social media platforms, there is no easy way to actually reach those people outside of the platform. So the platform wants to keep you locked in, and that way that they can keep you on the platform and not take your audience elsewhere. But that is a platform risk. And if you get kicked off that platform in the future, then you're going to find that all of that audience that you have built up over time is now gone. So being able to export that as a list and maybe building a mailing list or do something else with it, maybe it's even just in the case of an emergency, it can actually be really useful to use that. Looking at the tools section at the bottom of the page, they have useful tools like Facebook group member export and also LinkedIn connections export. So if you have this big list of connections, maybe in a Facebook group or on LinkedIn, you can export those from those platforms. But there is also integrations for Salesforce and different other websites you may be using or find useful. The final website we will be looking at today on this list is going to be Gumroad. Now Gumroad allows you to set up your own e-commerce store, and it does this in a very interesting way. So you can set up the website for completely free and use our no-code website builder to create this e-commerce platform. So it allows you to sell your own digital products. Maybe you want to sell a PDF, or maybe you want to sell a video course or something like that. It's really useful to be able to test the market with a digital product that you want to sell, and there's no cost to set it up, which is very nice if you're just starting out. The downside to this is that they do charge a very high percentage on every sale. So they charge 10% on every sale that you make on your website, but the website is free to build and there is no other costs associated. So if you don't make any sales, you don't pay any money, which is actually very nice. But that is a very good way to make some additional revenue on the side if you have an online following already. So that's about it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe, and drop a comment below to let me know what your favorite website is in this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.